Hello everybody, thank you for tuning into this week's plan with me. I'm using a kit from Hello Petite paper and I'm flipping through what comes in the kit. Besides using my Papermate Flare pen, I'm jumping right in with that bottom washi, and I really do like this kit, especially for the month of March. March they typically have green as a color theme for a lot of planners because of St. Patty's Day is usually what I think it is, but like the mint green, seafoam green is also my favorite color. So anytime I see a kit with those color schemes in there, I literally just add it to my cart. I also like this particular kit because it had a range of different skin tones. It also had lighter as well as a little bit of a deeper hue, and so I really like that. Not that I won't use a kit that doesn't have a character that has a deeper hue. If you guys have followed my videos, you've seen that before and know that it's just like, if I have the option to choose, I will choose, and I just thought this was done really tastefully, so that was another reason I liked using this kit. But as I plan the sidebar, I'm not going to fill out the weekly overview, which is a full box heart checklist. I put down another smile full box, and then I put a smiling Ikone Shop pig on the top there as well. I went into Monday and then I used another header. From the header I put a scalloped heart checklist, and I just wrote down some of the things I had to do. And I know you guys were like, God, she just lives at Walmart, but there still is. I recently moved, and I'm going to go to Walmart anyways, but there's just other things that I forget. Even though I have a list, I don't remember till I come back and I'm like, oh, I need that. So I feel like if I go to Walmart, I'm able to keep myself on track with not buying as many things that I don't need versus if I go to Target. Because Target tends to have more decorative house things. Walmart does too, but some of the stuff at Target I tend to like a little bit more. So I feel like once I go to Target, I sometimes end up getting only 10% of what I need and like 90% of what I don't really need, versus when I go to Walmart, I'm able to keep on track for some reason, because I feel like those Walmart lines are ridiculously long sometimes depending on when you go. So I always tell myself, you know, if you get so many things, then you're going to have to wait in those long lines. But nowadays, I think Target lines are getting a little bit long too. They're not like Walmart lines though. But back to this plan with me here. Some of the things I ended up doing, I went a few places, Hobby Lobby and Duck Donuts. If you haven't been to Duck Donuts, I know my sister recommended it. They make the donuts fresh to order, which is pretty nice. I ended up getting, I told a friend to get a dozen because I was like, oh, you're really going to like them. But we ended up not even eating all of them, and the next day I ended up kind of tossing the rest because I was like, that's like too many donuts for me to keep eating. So I didn't want to force myself to eat stuff because I've done that before in the past and I just don't like how that turns out. But that day I also had my cable and internet appointment, so I was more happy for the internet because I was using a hotspot, so it made it kind of difficult to upload because I was using the hotspot from my phone to do to use on my laptop and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier now that I have the internet installed, that I can upload and do various things wirelessly now. And then pretty much I put that Ikone Shop Panda watching TV because I you know, also caught up on some shows that I had missed. And I put down a full box because I really didn't do anything more that day. And it said, beauty starts in you, which I believe is so true. A lot of the people that we think are so beautiful, I think that they're beautiful themselves. And sometimes I know I've had this mistaken concept that, you know, someone else needs to tell you that first. No, I feel like it starts with you. What you think and believe about yourself is what you radiate, and in turn people give back to you. So make sure that you always think the utmost positive things of yourself so that the world thinks those things of you as well. But for Tuesday, which was the first day of spring, it was freezing cold. I ended up taking one of my best friends back to the airport, so I used an Ikone Shop panda that was pretty much waving over the airplane, and I just like this visual because it kind of reminds me of like when you say bye to somebody and they're like getting on the plane. You can kind of visualize them waving from the airport with kind of like how the sticker is, even though you know that's not physically possible. It just makes me laugh just to think of that visual. But I put down an odds and ends header and then another full box sticker. And I wrote down some of the other tasks that I had to do, which was, yes, like I said before, I ended up throwing away those donuts. I like nibbled on another one and I just tossed them. They were still good though. And I know some of you may judge me and call me wasteful, but I think it's better than that than forcing yourself to eat like 6 donuts or whatever. So, I mean, that's not something I'll do often. I'll definitely just, getting something I like, just use more moderation so that stuff doesn't happen in the future. But, you know, I uploaded the plan with me, and I also had my delivery. I was supposed to have some furniture delivered, and that ended up being rescheduled for a different day because it snowed that day. And even though it's not a lot of snow, it just seems like parts of the city just kind of close down whenever it snows. And I can completely respect that if people are not comfortable. But I just think they should have put a different alert on my delivery and been like, hey, you know, we're going to deliver it some other day. Because I feel like at this point, with not unless it's a snowstorm, I feel like for the most part, the city should still be functioning. But that's just my opinion. But people are going to do what they want, and I don't fault them if they choose not to. So I did go on Amazon and I did a book search. I didn't end up getting a book because there was nothing there that I liked. And then I pretty much was looking up a new schedule for Friday, as well as picking out some nail polish because I did want to do a manicure. That pretty much concluded Tuesday, and going into Wednesday, I put another beautiful full box sticker and a page flag, and I used a Once More with Love sticker, the film sticker, and I know you see some of the munchkins peeking out as well. That was a recent order I had gotten, and I like, as you start planning more, you start kind of realizing the running themes as well of what you do daily, and so you kind of get functional stickers that go along with what you do every single day, and it's going to be different for every single person as well. And I know another item that I've been like trying to do is I need to start beefing up my actual winter attire. I'm so used to living in a place where you don't have that problem. You don't really have real seasons, but that's not the case anymore. But for Wednesday, I finally got some of the stuff that was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, so I ended up setting up a TV that was delivered to me. I had to carry it up the stairs, but it was only 40 pounds. So I was like, okay, that wasn't too bad to carry up 2 flights of stairs. Just the actual lifting it and lifting it onto the TV stand, that was probably the biggest thing. But for Thursday, I put that I was going to wake up early and work out and also gas up. And I used a Once More with Love sticker, gas up, and I also used a $ symbol that came with that actual kit. And I put down an odds and ends header and another full box part checklist. Inside of making lunch, I went to Target, yes, Target again, and I got a few hair products. And I also had a coworker give me some hair products too. So I was really kind of happy about that because I had tried this brand before, but for some reason I had stopped. But I wasn't using the products right, so I didn't end up liking the results. So once she gave it to me and I tried this hair gel that she had given me, I really liked how it worked. I was like, okay, I really can work with this. So it saved me from having to buy some more gel for the time being. But I ended up putting down a Mochiplans sticker on that marble pattern backsplash that I used because I had to charge my electronics. And then for Friday, I went in and I pretty much said I was going to look online for my food diary. And then I put a Oso paper sticker down. And I think that's called the Mini Friends at Work sticker, which I thought was so cute. And as I continued planning, I went ahead and put down a today header and another full box checklist, and I put that I was going to chat with my sisters. That Once More with Love sticker kind of symbolizes that. And I also hand lettered the word binge because if I planned to binge watch some TV shows. Santa Clarita Diet. Yes, you don't necessarily want to be eating when you watch that show, but I feel like Drew Barrymore really does take such a dark subject matter of like being a zombie and makes it really fun. So I tried not to watch the entire season when it came out the first day. I think I watched like one episode and then I took a break. But then I watched some other stuff on Netflix, and from there I ended up another day just kind of going through the entire season. So I was like, no, that was so quick. I ended up recopying some notes and also doing some online research as well. I put down this full box sticker, and after putting down the full box sticker, I put down another hand letter sticker, which was also kind of the same mint green, so it's kind of hard to see, but it just says, "You've got this." I thought that was really something that you kind of need to tell yourself. I know I have to tell myself and encourage myself a lot, because sometimes I think you kind of get in this rat race and you sometimes feel like you should have more things than what you have, or you should be in a different spot. But I think all in all, you're doing a lot better than you give yourself credit for. So I know that happens with me, and that may be for some of you as well, but I feel like sometimes you just have to tell yourself, even though you may be juggling a lot of things, you've got it. And you have to kind of learn to listen to yourself, to not overexert yourself, because that happens a lot of times as well. But for Saturday, my sister came into town and I had breakfast with her. It was so nice seeing her. She's such a sweet, sweet person. I really admire her. She's really, really funny, smart, very witty. So it's always good just to kind of get her take on things. And I feel like both of my older sisters are really great at like balancing out when I feel like I feel like this should be happening, and they'll be like, hey, you're doing fine, and it's just nice to hear that from somebody every now and again. So if someone hasn't told you that, then I'm telling you guys that you all are just doing fine as well. But back to this plan with me and less of my rambling, I went ahead and put down some of the Munchkin stickers, which kind of symbolized me and my two older sisters, so I really liked that little sticker. I put down some washi tape, which was the rose gold polka dot washi tape, and I put a weekend banner. And you saw me try and white it out because I was going to put more washi tape, but that new whiteout I got literally stopped working on me. So I don't know what it is with me and whiteout, that we're just not feng shuiing, but it's just we're not feng shuiing for some reason. But after putting down the scallop heart checklist, I wrote down that I was going to do a manicure. It was another snow day. I needed to look at forms and just also double check on insurance, and I also had a bill due as well. I also put down a full box sticker, and because it was longer than the actual box, I didn't want to cover up that bottom washi, so I cut it down to size as well. And I also decided to use another freebie that I got from the Once More with Love, which was this cute little, it's like ribbon and bow. And I pretty much hand lettered blessed on there and put down a coffee sticker that I eventually take back up. But I go into Monday and I plan for, Sunday. I don't know why I said Monday. I put a to-do header in a half box and I put down a Starbucks sticker, and I said, I shouldn't probably have a coffee sticker there when my next sticker says Starbucks, so I removed it. And then I put down a hide and seek panda sticker there, and I put a Viva Stationary sticker, the girl drinking coffee. I put down the to-do header and another scalloped checklist. And I put down meds because I was just taking over-the-counter meds for a horrible sinus infection that I eventually ended up going to the doctor for. And the medication they gave was a whole lot better. But before, when I was just taking the over-counter medication, which clearly is very weak, I felt like I was dying. So I know it may be a little bit over dramatic, but that's honestly how I felt. So I literally was kind of, anytime I would come home from work, I was just in bed because I just did not feel good. I did run an errand or two and get some soup from Walmart, and I ended up also charging some of my electronics. So that's kind of what I put in the full box with a hide and seek elephant panda. But this is pretty much the completed spread as well. And just giving you a close-up view of how everything looks. So sorry for the shaky camera as well. It's kind of hard to stabilize the camera and show you everything, but I really liked how this kit came out. I hope you guys did too. If you did, don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully everyone has a happy Easter. Take care.